In a few seconds, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now have the final interview. Each of these 5 finalists will go through one question, and they'll be judged based on the following criteria: 50% for intelligence and 50% for beauty, with a total of 100%. So let's try to discover if these candidates, if they truly deserve to win the crown of Miss Bohol International for the year 2012. Starting off with our first finalist from the municipality of Dawes, Miss Mary Ebon Simafranca. Hello, Ebon. You are the first finalist. How does it feel to be in the top 5?
Well, I feel overwhelmed to be part of the top 5.
It is indeed overwhelming, and you have gazillion fans out there. Would you like to say hello to them?
Hello to my family and friends. Thank you very much for your support. It really means a lot.
So, Ebon, are you ready for your final question?
Yes, I'm ready.
I actually have here 5 envelopes, ladies and gentlemen. So, Ebon, please do the honor in picking the envelope of your final question. Now remember, just try to relax, okay? This is also true to all of the other finalists. Just try to win the hearts of our judges. So, Ebon, if you could just please open the envelope for me. Both of my hands are tied. And please keep the envelope. Thank you so much. So this is the final question for Ebon. And the question is, a news reporter comes up to you this very minute and asks your impressions of TBTK. What would you say to that reporter and why? Let me repeat the question. A news reporter comes up to you this very minute, this very moment, and would ask you about your impressions of TBTK. What would you say to that reporter and why?
First of all, we Boholanos are known for giving essence to our roots as if it were the importance of our existence. Such also is present in the TBTK. Every 3 years we celebrate TBTK not only to give economic value to our province, but also it is the time where we share our ideas and express them for brighter pathways and pastures for the betterment of our province, Bohol. Such TBTK also promotes our kinness to each other, Boholanas, which is very important and what makes us the heart of the islands and is truly Philippines.
That's our first finalist, ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 4 from the municipality of Dawes, Ms. Mary Ebon Simafranca. You can keep the envelope. Thank you so much. Our second finalist is candidate number 8 from Boholanos of Michigan. Please welcome Ms. Charlene K. McIntyre. Hello, Charlene. Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yes, sir, you are.
All right, very good. Now, Charlene, you've come all the way from Michigan. You've traveled for hours and hours on end, and you have come here in Tagbilaran City, and you are right now, at this very moment, you are a part of the top 5. How does it feel?
It's very humbling. Thank you.
Okay, very good. So, Charlene, if you could pick an envelope for your final question. And Charlene, please open the envelope. Thank you so much. Charlene, this is your final question. You are asked to help write an article about TBTK. What particular activity would you highlight in your write-up and why? Again, the question is, you are asked to help write an article about TBTK. What particular activity would you highlight in your write-up and why?
Magandang gabi sa inyong tanan. Well, I would probably write about the TBTK activity of the top 10 Boholanos around the world. I attended this event the other night and I was quite impressed with these amazing Boholanos
that have done very good around the world, and they're representing Boholanos, and they are great representatives of this province. And I think that people should attend this event to be inspired by these wonderful people. Top 10 Boholanos around the world.
Our second finalist, ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 8 from Boholanos in Michigan, Ms. Charlene K. McIntyre. Our third finalist, please welcome candidate number 11 from Bethlehem Garden Homes, Jake Incorporated, Ms. Johanna Feliz Pilares. Hello, Johanna, the lady in red. I'm also wearing red. How are you feeling tonight? How does it feel being a part of the top 5?
It feels so lucky to be in the top 5. With all of girls competing for the crown, being part of the top 5 needs a lot of luck and prayers.
I couldn't agree with you more. You know what, guys? This candidate right here is a registered nurse. During our rounds of practices, she often would come from a duty in the hospital, and right this very moment, you're now a part of the top 5. So, please pick an envelope for your final question. Johanna, this is your final question. If you were to share a particular personal experience in the TBTK to your friends outside Bohol, what will you share to them and why? Let me repeat the question. If you are to share a particular personal experience in the TBTK to your friends outside Bohol, what will you share to them and why? You can actually collect, you can take a few moments to collect yourself. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, as our finalist here is taking a moment to compose herself, it is not really easy to belong to the top 5 finals. So, are you ready? Okay, very good.
If I were to share a particular personal experience in the TBTK to my friends outside Bohol, I will share the experience wherein all the officials were gathered in Plaza Rizal to celebrate or to commemorate the opening of the TBTK last May 8th. It is because during those times where all the government officials were present, and I was listening to all their speeches and their progress and about Bohol. There were a lot of people in the plaza, they were dancing, there were a lot of festivities, and there were people all around the Bohol. There were people around Bohol coming from all of the towns around the province, and I realized that Boholanos really are very participative in events such as this. There's been a lot of progress in our province, and I can say that people from around the country have also come to trace roots, to nourish bonds, to converge, to do things for the betterment of our province. Because above all, what we are right now as Boholanos is God's gift to us. And what we will become in the future will be our gift to God.
That's our third finalist, ladies and gentlemen. Candidate number 11 is Johanna Feliz Pilares from Bethlehem Garden Homes, J. Incorporated. Our fourth finalist is candidate number 7 from Municipality of Sagbayan, Ms. Mary Rose Buo. How are you feeling tonight?
I feel great that I belong to the top 5.
Alright, you also have a lot of fans. I believe they come all the way from Sagbayan. Would you like to say hello to the people of Sagbayan who are here tonight?
To my fellow men from Sagbayan, thank you so much for your support. You've really been part of my life. Thank you.
Excellent. Mary Rose, are you ready for your final question? Okay, please pick an envelope. And please do the honor in opening the envelope for me. This is your final question. If you are to deliver a TBTK message to your audience right now, what would you tell them and why? Again, the question is, if you are to deliver a TBTK message to the audience right now, what would you tell them and why?
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening. If I will have to give a message about TBTK, it would be, to my fellow Bahalanas, let us preserve and strengthen our way of lives and culture. It is because our customs and traditions, being Boholanas, has been the reason why we are unique from any other people. Ladies and gentlemen, to my fellow Boholanas, no matter how you far away from Bohol, you can never deny the fact that you can never take away Bohol from your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, to my fellow Boholanas, let us be proud of our personality. Let us be proud of what we came. It is because it is the only advantage that we have, and it is the only thing that we will be proud, being a Boholano and being a Filipino. Thank you.
Our fourth finalist, ladies and gentlemen, from Municipality of Sabay, Ms. Mary Rose Poole. And our last finalist, but definitely not the least, is candidate number 9 from the National Movement of Young Legislators, Ms. Crisal Jade Riquelme. Crisal, we've only met like a few weeks ago. There were times that we talked, and right now you are at the top 5 out of the 12. So how does it feel being a finalist?
I feel so blessed and overwhelmed right now.
Blessed and overwhelming. Those are the 2 exact words that I would describe this very moment, folks. So, Crisal, please, there's only one envelope left, so please open the envelope for me for your final question. Crisal, this is your final question. If you are to write your thoughts in your diary this very moment, what would you write and why? Again, the question is, if you are to write your thoughts in your diary this very moment, what would you write and why?
If I were to write my thoughts in my diary, I would write the moment that I joined this pageant tonight, because this is so very unforgettable for me, because I am so happy right now. That's all. Thank you.
That's our 5th finalist, ladies and gentlemen. Candidate number 9 from the National Movement of Young Legislators, Ms. Crisal Jade Riquelme. Now remember, folks, out of these 5 finalists, only one shall be crowned as the Miss Bohol International for the year 2012. Suffice it to say, if I were one of the judges, it would be a very, very daunting task in trying to determine as to whom of these 5 ladies deserve to win the crown.
To all of our major and minor sponsors, thank you so much. You have been so instrumental in the success of Miss Bohol International 2012 Beauty Pageant tonight. And personally, I would like to thank Mr. Rigel Dulfo of the Ramp Model Association of Bohol for my outfits tonight. Now, this structure, ladies and gentlemen, let us give way to our reigning Miss Bohol International in her farewell walk. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming with a warm round of applause, Ms. Carlene Angelica Young.
It has been an amazing ride since being crowned Miss Bohol International 2009. To say that this experience has been life-changing would be an understatement. The past 3 years have been filled with emotions, friendship, and growth. And with that, it has changed my entire perspective of life. It is a rare chance to be able to represent something that signifies a positive change, and that in itself is a gift. So many people have given me strength, inspiration, and the gift of believing that dreams are truly answered. To others, it may seem just like any other pageant, but for me and for the people who have helped me get here, it means the world. Thank you to the members of the Tigong Bulanan sa Tibuok Kalibutan organization, headed by Mrs. Becky Veloso Garcia, and to the Junior Chamber International for the many opportunities you have opened for me. Winning the pageant did not only give me the chance of meeting people, but also provided me the privilege of visiting the United States in 2010 for a goodwill tour. Thank you to the different Boholano communities in California, North Carolina, New Jersey, New York, Tennessee, Atlanta, and Seattle for opening your homes to me and taking time from your busy schedules to take me around. I would also like to thank the Philippine Nurses Association for allowing me to represent the organization. I hope that I have made you proud. And to the people behind me, during the pageant, my friends Rafi Huatan, Michael Ryan Tago, Mark Ryan Sines, Alan and Casey Lim, and to the Relampagos siblings, EJ and Ipet, thank you for the vote of confidence in me. This would never have been possible had it not been for your support and guidance. My heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for the trust you give to me. We have gone such a long way, and this team has been nothing short of amazing. You are the best. To my family, who is the best I could ever hope for, not enough words can express my love and gratitude for your support. It has been unwavering ever since. You believed in me when all else doubted. Thank you for allowing me to pursue my dreams and allowing to let me be. To my dad, mom, sisters Cleo and Achi, thank you so much. To my cousins, relatives, and friends, I am truly grateful. And to my Ama Loling, I wish you could have been here to witness this day. Thank you for being an inspiration. I miss you. They say that a flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of them all. I would like to believe that I have blossomed to be who I am today from all the experiences that I have gained in life. The last 3 years being anchored in understanding what maturity and responsibility is. To everyone who believed in me, who I met along this sojourn, and in one way or another has made a dent in my life, I am truly grateful. And as I pass along this wonderful gift to a new Miss Bohol International, may this next chapter for you be as life-changing and enlightening as it was for me. The journey is yet to begin. And although my reign is just coming to an end, you begin a new chapter in your life.
The reigning Miss Bohol International, Miss Carlene Angelica Yap, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Carlene.
Good evening, Glenn.
How are you? You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. You know what, folks? Carlene and I, we go a long way back. We've known each other for quite a very, very long time. It's been years, right? So, Carlene, what have you been up to lately?
Well, there's work and there's less of a social life right now. But anyway, it's my last night. It's my last night here before I fly back to Manila. I have to get back to work. Right now, I'm working for the Office of the Vice President. It is an accomplishment in itself, being the only Boholano among the confidential staff. So, it's been good. It's been a good life.
By Office of the Vice President, you're referring to Vice President Jejomar Binay. Am I correct? I don't mean to sound like a space cadet, but is it Vice President Jejomar Binay?
Yes, the one and only, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Philippines, Jejomar C.B.
That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure a lot of the people who are present tonight would like to know, what is it like to work for the Office of the Vice President of the Philippines, for that matter?
It's been exciting to meet, coming from a small town, it's been exciting to meet different people, very accomplished people who, in one way or another, is making a difference in the way we do our lifestyles. I mean, they make the decisions that changes everyone's lives. So, as my boss always says, we are changing history.
We are changing history, ladies and gentlemen. And Carlene here is actually changing history, being the first and only Boholano to be a member of the staff of the Vice President of the Philippines. So Carlene, aside from work, you've also won Miss Bohol International 3 years ago in 2009.
Yes, and that in itself was also a major accomplishment, having bested 13 other very, very beautiful and smart ladies.
So a lot of people would want to know, how has winning Miss Bohol International changed your life?
It made me confident about the things that I can do and I can be. I have realized as I went along the 3-year journey that I have been through, that the world is an oyster, it is mine for the taking.
Very well said. I could not have said it any better, ladies and gentlemen. The world is the oyster. Well, actually, the world is the oyster for all of our top 5 finalists. So what message or what piece of advice could you give to the next Miss Bohol International?
As I've said, as my journey is ending, yours is still beginning. Keep your feet up on the ground, remain to be yourself, and prove to them that you can be more than just a beauty queen. That you could be anything you want to be, just dream. This is a matter of dreaming. This is the start of something new. I hope you the best. Keep yourself grounded.
The ever beautiful and the ever humble, reigning Miss World International, Miss Carlene Angelica Yap. Carlene, let's step right over here for a moment.
Well, before we announce the winners, as well as the prizes, ladies and gentlemen, let me call on stage the TBTK new set of officers for the induction. Dr. Neil Bonji, the President, Douglas Montanosas, Anita Borja, David Fabiosa, Adelina Romero, and Shirley Alagon. To induct the newly elected officers of TBTK, please help me in welcoming with a big round of applause, Honorable Edgar Chato.
I think the JCI Chocolate Hills group of the Lady JCs did a very good job tonight. Let's give a big hand to our Lady JCs. And of course, on behalf of the provincial board members and the vice governor, the mayors who are here with us tonight, congratulations to all our lovely candidates and their parents as well. May I request the officers to please raise your right hand and repeat after me as we recite your oath of office. I, your name, oath, your address, having been duly elected as your position of Tigong Bulanon sa Tibuok Kalibutan, do hereby solemnly swear that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties and responsibilities of such TBTK officer, that I will support and defend the TBTK Constitution and bylaws, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities, that I impose upon myself voluntarily, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations and a big hand to the new TBTK officers.
Friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth and beauty. Finally, the most defining moment of tonight's pageant. Let me start with the fourth runner-up. Our fourth runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than candidate number 9 from the National Movement of Young Legislators, Ms. Grisel Jade Brickhermy. Third runner-up is none other than candidate number 7 from the Municipality of Sagbayan, Ms. Mary Rose Poor. Folks, we are now ready to reveal our second runner-up. The second runner-up of the Miss Bohol International 2012 is none other than candidate number 11 from Bethlehem Volleyball State Incorporated, Miss Johanna Emis Elaide. In a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I shall be announcing our Miss Bohol International for the year 2012, as well as the first runner-up. By the way, folks, the role of the first runner-up is very important. If it happens that our Miss Bohol International fails to fulfill her duties, then the first runner-up shall take over. Hold your breath, everyone. Good luck, ladies. Our Miss Bohol International for the year 2012 is none other than candidate number candidate number 4 of the Nacional Bawis, Jose Agostina Franca. Our first runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, is candidate number 8 from the Boholanos of Michigan, Ms. Charlene Day McIntyre. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Bohol International 2012 from the municipality of Dawis, Miss Mary April Sima Franca. From the municipality of Dawis, once again, ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Bohol International for the year 2012, Miss Mary Yvonne Sima Franca. Miss Mary Yvonne Sima Franca, the floor is all yours. Now, folks, one of our major sponsors is Sun Cellular, who actually gave an award earlier. Now, the basis for that award, it was based on the best greetings from abroad, and we actually have a video for that, which we will be showing you in a few moments. So to all of the winners, to Yvonne for winning the Miss Bohol International 2012 pageant, congratulations. This has been the search for Miss Bohol International 2012. My name is Glenn. Thank you all for coming, and please do stay put because the night is still young. We still have a party to go through, ladies and gentlemen, with the party band, Versatile Band. So stay cool, and God bless.
I'm so